In our first story, the age-old Kolkata port in West Bengal will now be known as Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Port. The renaming was done by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday, who announced this on the occasion of 150th year celebrations of the Kolkata Port Trust. West Bengal's Kolkata port has been renamed as Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Port. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced this in Kolkata on the occasion of 150-year celebrations of the Kolkata Port Trust on Sunday. Modi also launched several port-led development projects worth $84.7 million to mark the day. The projects include upgraded ship repair facility at Netaji Subhash Dry Dock, upgraded railway infrastructure of Kolkata dock system of the Kolkata port for smooth cargo movement and riverfront development scheme. Speaking on the occasion, Modi said the government has taken up plans for expansion of Indian waterways connectivity through integrated transport policy. He said that the centre is modernizing old ports and developing new ports through Sagarmala project. Modi also advocated for expansion of water-based tourism in the country, besides creating new infrastructures in port-connected cities. On the occasion, the Prime Minister also released a commemorative stamp on 150 years of the Kolkata Port Trust. He also honoured two oldest pensioners of the port, Srimati Nagina Bhagat of 105 years and 100-year-old Mr. Naresh Chandra Chakrabarti on the occasion, besides launching the port anthem at the event. The Union Minister for Shipping, Mr. Mansukh Mandviya, and West Bengal Governor, Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar, were also present at the function. The US has described the recent visit of envoys of 15 countries to Jammu and Kashmir as a very important step in bringing normalcy to the region. The US State Department has described the recent visit of envoys of 15 countries, including that of the US, to Jammu and Kashmir as an important step, but expressed concern over the continued detention of politicians and restrictions on internet in the region. In the trip by foreign diplomats after August 5, envoys of 15 countries, including the US Ambassador to India, Kenneth Juster, last week, visited Jammu and Kashmir, where they interacted with select political representatives, civil society members, as well as top military brass. Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asian Affairs Alice Wells, who will be travelling to South Asia this week, on Saturday expressed hope that the region will return to normalcy. She tweeted, closely following US Amb India and other foreign diplomats' recent trip to Jammu and Kashmir. Important step. We remain concerned by detention of politicians and residents and internet restrictions. We look forward to a return to normalcy. Wells will travel to New Delhi from January 15th to 18th to attend the Raisina Dialogue. She will also meet with senior government officials to advance a US-India strategic global partnership following the success of the 2019 US-India 2+2 ministerial dialogue, and will discuss topics of mutual interest with members of the business community and civil society. As India recovers from its economic slowdown, there has been a gradual increase in demand from e-commerce and logistics sector. And with regulations being eased by the government, it is attracting global investors on a large scale. Global investors are looking to build large portfolios in India's warehousing and logistics sector, following strong demand from third-party logistic firms and e-commerce, easing of regulations and scalability of the business. This sector is becoming the next preferred rental class for investors after commercial offices and shopping malls, with more funds expected to enter the space in 2020. Most investors have announced plans or are eyeing the warehousing sector as a long-term investment bet because of high demand, less risk, and good leasing momentum. Between January and October, around 24.1 million square feet of space was leased in warehousing sector. Overall absorption in 2019 is expected to have touched 35 to 36 million square feet. Given the changes in policy, the increase in opportunities in this space, investors believe that this is the right time to build an operating warehousing portfolios of scale without the limitations of fund life. The logistics opportunity is still in its early stages, and investors are finding it tough to buy good quality, ready assets and are compelled to look at greenfield opportunities which take longer to build. As warehousing spaces get modernized, there is a huge replacement demand to move from unorganized, poor facilities to modern spaces. E-commerce, modern retail, and 3PL firms are also driving the demand. With many states now equipped with the logistics policy, the approval process has also become faster. After making it to the top of the charts with every song in the album, the makers of Street Dancer 3D released a soulful track of the film titled Dua Karo. The makers of film Street Dancers 3D released a new track of the film recently. Apart from Arijit Singh's powerful vocals, the song also stands out because it reminds us of Chunar from ABCD2 very strongly. The song starts off with a misunderstanding between Varun and Apar Shakti Khurana, who are seen getting into a brawl on a bus. In the very next scene, Varun and Dharmesh also get into an argument. As a visibly hurt Varun walks away, leaving Dharmesh and Nora behind, Arijit Singh's voice fills the background and the song starts to play. Much like Chunar from ABCD2, Dua Karo also shows Varun channeling his rage into dancing. The beats of the song are perfect for a contemporary style dance number. The song, penned by Priya Saraiya, features actor Varun Dhawan in a grey mood, who plays a lead in the film. The startling blend of a Punjabi rap artist, Bohemia, with the soulful voice of Arijit Singh makes the track quite diverse in itself.